Good morning. Today I'm going to show you 8 dishes, what I eat in a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, now that I'm well into my 30s, I'm realizing my digestive system and my GI tract, everything has become a little bit more sensitive. So today I'm going to be sharing 3 principles, 3 tips, 3 philosophies to cook food that soothes my stomach and resets my gut. Okay, let's do it. Principle number 1. Eat kimchi and use the 3 foundational Korean sauces, kanjang, doenjang, and gochujang as much as possible. Kimchi's health benefits with all its probiotics is really well documented, but for some reason sometimes I forget that these changs or these sauces are fermented too. So it doesn't surprise me that Koreans have been using these for generations on generations to cook and take care of their overall well-being. So for breakfast this morning, a mega omelet stuffed with cabbage, mung bean sprouts, kimchi, and slices of delicious pork shoulder for protein. And this is a super ripe hachia persimmon that I'm going to let thaw at room temperature as I prep the rest of the ingredients. Delicious. For several years now, I've started getting random stomach aches, and you know what? Maybe it's age. What would really be embarrassing is if I'm having all these issues because I'm eating too fast, because I definitely eat too fast, especially if the food is really good. Okay, let's top off my omelet with sesame seeds, scallions, and savory seaweed. I also usually really like having something sour or vinegary, so here I made a quick Korean-style pickle with cucumbers, rice vinegar, sugar, salt, and that's it. And for my breakfast dessert, a persimmon yogurt parfait with cinnamon. Those of you who have been around my channel know, delicious fruit is a must. It's the fruit in separate way. And good thing it's persimmon season because these are one of my absolute favorites. If you guys have watched my videos before, this is actually where I typically film because the sunlight, as you can see, is so good. But I have big plans to make this a little breakfast nook, so please excuse the background. We are a work in process. I like how the ratio of egg to filling. Oh my gosh. I told you, this is work in process. Okay, we're back. The cinnamon and the persimmon combination is so good. So I'm envisioning a little breakfast nook right here. Some kind of storage, bookcase right here. Maybe a bench along that wall over there.
Do you want to go for a walk? Okay. Let me go get ready.
Natural flush. Something I did over the holiday break for weeks, and now I'm able to incorporate caffeine back into my life 2024. Here is the final everyday look. Do we ever get tired of this view? Not yet. Okay, principle number 2. Eat the rainbow. As many colors as possible. Putting my plate together is like a color puzzle. A little bit of everything, variety and balance is key. So for lunch today, doenjang soup with an anchovy stock base. Super simple, really clean, and refreshing. And hwaedubbap, or Korean-style sushi bowl with fresh salmon and all kinds of delicious fresh vegetables. To the anchovy soup base, let's add doenjang, zucchini, soft tofu, and sliced chili peppers. You know what the best thing about this dish actually is though? Unlike bibimbap, you don't have to cook any of the vegetables. Just throw them in raw. So sweet. Juicy Korean radish is a must. And I also added cucumbers, perilla leaves, which are so fragrant and actually part of the mint family, if you didn't know. Carrots and lettuce, but you can riff with whatever vegetables you have on hand. I got this beautiful red lettuce at the farmer's market last week, so this is still good. Some of this baby gem lettuce is kind of starting to go bad, but riffing at its best. Everything from here on is extra credit. Radish sprouts, white onion, purple rice, and purple cauliflower, which is not really traditional, but why not?
Perfect.
What really sets this dish apart from a poke bowl or a Japanese chirashi bowl is the gochujang sauce, Korean red pepper paste. Make it tangy sweet with rice vinegar, sugar, and bring it home with sesame oil and garlic. So good. I'm really glad I had this soup to go along with the salmon rice bowl because one of my favorite things about eating is feeling warm from the inside out. So after the hard work of chopping all the vegetables, all you have to do now is assemble, and the rainbow is coming together. Oh yes, this is my favorite part. And just because we can, 2 kinds of roe, and it may look like a lot, but trust me, it's not enough.
Can't wait to eat.
My mouth is watering. First, we'll try some soup. It's just super clean, really simple. Oh man. It's like a hug for your stomach. The soft tofu. I like it nice and spicy, so. You can smell the sesame oil. All of the different crunchy textures, the tangy, spicy sauce. 20 out of 10. I'm going to do a 2-mile run to the next door neighborhood in the Presidio to check out a dresser that I found on Facebook Marketplace. So it'll be 2 miles there, check out the dresser, 2 miles back. And it's a good thing that the weather is so nice today. All right, let's go. Finally, principle number 3. Maybe this is more personal preference, but I have such a hard time eating the same thing twice. So I'll take the first principle, use Korean sauces, and the second principle, eat the rainbow, as constants so that I can follow this third principle, which is mix it up. Don't eat the same thing twice. I like to prep my ingredients en masse once and then create a bunch of different things to eat. My body and my gut feels best when I eat intuitively and when I pay attention to what I'm craving. So tonight for dinner, spicy gochujang jjigae, but with random swap-ins and watercress pork belly bundles. I got inspo for this dish online, people rapping minari or Korean water dropwort, which by the way is a crazy name, but it's kind of like Korean parsley. But it's super fragrant and vegetal, but it's only available in the spring. And because it's winter here, Happy New Year, I used plain watercress and it was so good. The watercress actually cooks really quickly, so you don't need to do anything special, just some salt and pepper on top, and look at that. So good. I haven't really used kanjang or soy sauce yet today, so a really simple dipping sauce with sesame oil, sesame seeds, sugar, and a little bit of red pepper flakes. And a little pre-dinner appetizer. So good. And now all we need to do is toppings for the stew. Perilla leaf, spring onion, fish sauce, and soup soy sauce, and the rest of the tofu and mushrooms from lunch. And even though we had some rice left over from lunch, I was in kind of a noodly mood. This is kind of becoming quite the Frankenstein of a stew or jjigae, but the body wants what it wants. And I have to say, I think my favorite thing about using one of these Korean stone pots, or tukbaegi, is that the soup stays so piping hot that you actually might burn your tongue. And that's good. I think 90% of the reason why I eat so fast is because I don't want it to get cold, because there's nothing worse than having lukewarm soup. Am I right?
Dinner is served. I'm not even quite sure what exactly this dish is. It's not sundubujjigae, it's not noodle soup, it's not quite. I don't think I've made anything like this in my entire life. Delicious. Going for one of these. Reminder to myself to eat slow.
A hot cup of tea, chamomile tonight, is my favorite way to end the day. I have a special delivery coming tomorrow, which I'm really excited about, so a good night's rest tonight is gonna feel so good. But for today, all there is left to do
Just here in this corner.
coming together. Thank you for watching to the end, my dear viewer, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. It means so much to me, and it can literally change my life if you could hit the subscribe button below. And I'll see you next time. I can't wait to share my progress.
No. No.